Hello everyone and welcome to our Let's Play series of Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're supposed to join me today. We have a storm that ruins everything. The storm ruins everything, and yeah, we have a storm. Also, we have what... Yeah, a gargoyle, like, treant. Yeah, it's there. How do I get on there, though? Is it through here? It is, of course. That should be the other icon. So what's our plan? Asks Canara. Let's fight it. We'll easily defeat it, even though you're a little bit it's fine. Canara squints and then nods. Lead the way. I think I can help by adding some fire to the situation. Can you now? Can you? Well, it's aggressive. Are we in combat? We're not in combat. We are in combat. This is bad news. Okay, that's bad things. Just bad things. Yeah, you're gonna fire blast. Go for it. The tree. Oh, stunning blow. Oh, it's also slow. You're slowed down by the wind. Not the wind. Yeah, sort of the fire. Or not the fire. Dang it! The thing that rains. The water. Precisely not the thing that I just said. Also, you're super powerful. 22 damage per attack is pretty good. It is pretty good. It's an interesting thing. And we have the disc of the eclipse over there. Of course we do. We also have that thing over there. And we have ourselves an amulet. I wish I could identify that, but we can't because we are not smart enough. And also, yeah, we have other things. Damn, it does. It's nice. We have other things that that we need to identify too. An old smoking pipe. I prefer the new ones. Give me new ones. Not that I smoke pipe, mind you. But they are cool. They're probably the best thing out of smoking is just the pipes, because there are some really cool designs. And here is... Let's see what we have here. Canara's tail dances just above the ground, giving way to the tiefling, giving away the tiefling's excitement. She's obviously anxious to grab the disc of the eclipse, but waits for you to nod. Fine, take the disc. And she quickly grabs it, but I couldn't read the rest of the line. She grabs the artifact with both hands, and that very instant you hear a loud sound, like a clap, and you think, oh, it's just thunder, but it's not. And Canara is enveloped, that's a new low for using dashes, in a cocoon of white light, which quickly turns to darkness. You hear voices whispering and interrupting each other. They seem to be speaking in images, not natural words, which is a thing. Black, white, bound, split, indivisible, which are all things that are not images, mind you. I mean, I guess, sort of. It sort of is. Could be. These are all concepts, though, more than things. I mean, I guess even things are concepts, but that's not the point. Anyway, they are thinking and doing things. Then the strange phenomena ends as quickly... Phenomenum. Or phenomena end. Because phenomena is plural. As quickly as it began, the darkness disappears and Canara is standing just where she was, seemingly intact. Dash, but the disc in her hands is gone. Are you alright? What? Canara seems to barely hear you. She shakes her head a few times, as if she was emerging from a dream. Amazing! I didn't expect this. Listen, the artifact didn't disappear. I can feel it. Like it's a part of me now, and I think I know how to use it. Calicay looks at you in complete astonishment, because now she switched. Gilladel? What? What just happened? I was sleeping in the demi-plane, but this time I wasn't pulled out of it like usual. It's like I heard a voice, Canara's voice. Yeah, Canara and I discovered the disc of the eclipse, and it affected her in a strange way. So what I felt and heard was the influence of the disc? But it's so strange. Calicay closes her eyes and stands still. Her dark hair moves in the wind, but nothing happens for about a minute. And then, without opening her eyes, she begins to move her hand. Yeah, now I understand, she says. And now it's Canara. Hello again, she says. Are we still here in Sorrowflow? So my sweet sister learned how to use our new ability so quickly. I was sure it would take her a year. I'm going to try to switch us again. Please tell her for me that she's a foolish goat. Calicay looks even more stunned. She switched again. I'm back again, she says. And again, I heard my sister calling me. I felt it inside, just like my bond to the elemental forces. Now we can switch planes whenever we wish. Well, I passed the bluff check, which is nice. Your sister asked me to tell you to give a nice big hug to the wonderful That is absolutely, absolutely. Yes, Calico, your sister asked me to tell you to give a nice big hug to the wonderful Baroness who helped you so much. And absolutely. Really? She looks sincerely surprised and a little embarrassed. I could, if you're comfortable with that, of course. Oh, I'm perfectly comfortable. Calico looks at you with suspicion and then remarks, "You're joking, aren't you?" I mean, I guess we can't continue the ruse. Yeah, you got your disc. Now we can put an end to this nonsense and move forward. No, that's dismissive of that. So you can now switch whenever you want to. Yeah, there's no way to answer this very, very clear, textual, literal question mark. Yes, she says. Oh, there are so many thoughts in my head. It's a miracle that we found such a rare artifact that could help us. Dash. Oh my god. Okay, this is even worse. Or it's definitely not. It's just a period. Or perhaps Nethies planned this all along? She asks. And what should we do with this new gift? Now my sister and I must decide to divide the time we share. Calico shakes her head. Yes, I'll think about all this and many other things, but for now I wish to thank you, Giladel. It's a foreign outcast's gratitude. No, if a foreign outcast's gratitude means anything to you, you have it. And one more thing, I'd like to remain in your lens and help you with your quests and travels, now that we can better control our switches. We won't have to keep running from one place to another. I think Canara will support my idea. What do you say? Yes, you are most welcome. May this be the beginning of a wonderful journey. No hugs for me, though. This is a letdown. Ah, well. So, I need your stuff, and don't you dare complain about that. How do I switch? Can I switch back? I can switch back, right? Cowl for Canara. Absolutely. Whee! Oh, you can actually see that going back and forth. That's pretty cool. Okay, Canara, give me your equipment. I'm sorry. Actually, I lost equipment. Didn't I give them... I am almost certain I gave her things to put over here. But I might be mistaken. Either way, everything is good. And we have Calico. Let's stay with Calico. And it's not raining as much anymore, even though it is. Yeah, it's fine. We're good. No, well, it's not thundering, which is the most important thing. I'm not a big fan of the constant thunder. Lightning, actually, not so much the thunder. That's not the problem. It's unbelievable. Why would they do that? She says, Taldor and Kadira were rivals for ages. It's so strange to wander around these ruins. An empire once so great, where is your strength? Does the same fate await us? No answer. That's all written over there. I assume that's all written over there. It's a quotation mark. A feud can be stronger than blood ties, and blood ties can be much like a feud. That was Calico saying that. So maybe quotation marks don't mean the thing that I think they mean. The remains of a rock. Of a dock, actually. The Taldans launched barges loaded with ore from here. Okay, I can't actually do anything there. And we have a mobility check that we might be able to pass. Let's just explore a little bit longer. I wonder... Yeah, I assume we're going to be able to go back upstairs. Did we never go there? No, we did. We did. We were there last episode. I just forgot. Is there a passage? There is a passage. There's the exit. Okay. Well, and I think the scary box, I need to do that, don't I? So end our adventures here. Because that was a, that was a companion quest in Sorrowflow. And that's kind of good that it does that. What he just witnessed, the fact that it stays there for a little while. We got a buckler over here. Nobody needs that buckler. Do we have the same team? I mean, I'm fine with it, but I should really have the old team, because that's... I have the old team. There you go. Okay. And we have no... Well, I have nothing to do back home, although I will have something to do... I need to go there, don't I? I need to go back to Duskdale. So, because we were waiting, I think, until the 6th, 7th, 18th, I think? And that's gonna take 1 day and 20 hours, so that sounds like the 18th to me. Yes, I think. There's no passage over that way. Excuse me. What are you doing? No, no. No, 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 no. You don't do that. No, no. You're confused. And this is one of the reasons why I always like to, well, to, you know, clear out that little bit of land over here, which is the problem that we're facing at the moment. This might mean, however, that we... Oh, did I claim you? Oh, yeah, lovely. I can't tell. This might mean, however, that we will arrive before the end of the day. Resource claimed. Lovely. Which is not necessarily a problem, mind you, but still. So it's a new day, and also, I might be wrong, on the... Oh, random encounter. Try to avoid. You have been spotted. Approach. They're peaceful. Didn't it say that they were peaceful? Oh, this might be a good thing. A skeletal salesman. If you're a skeleton, why are you wearing a skeleton-like clothing? There's a great nightmare over there. I've seen your great nightmares before. I know what you're up to. The skeleton waves at you in a friendly manner with his bony hand. I believe we have already met. How splendid. I do enjoy returning customers. Unfortunately, I have nothing new to offer you at present. But do not lose heart. I am sure something will come up. Return to me, anon. Yeah. I forgot about you, sir. I forgot about you. Also, dashes. So many dashes. I need to numb myself to them. I must make my heart strong. Build a wall around it. So I don't bother you to death with things. And there we go. Okay, so, yeah, we're just gonna wait until we are there, because this is gonna be... Let's not enter. This is gonna be a good time for us to claim things and do the big things that happen. A success here, a true masterpiece. Still life with a lemon peel, drawn by a local artist, was celebrated by connoisseurs and art lovers. The curator made every effort to spread word of the masterpiece throughout the barony. Citizens wishing to see this still life, and apprentices wishing to learn from the master, have come to visit the artist's home from many nearby lands. Okay. Okay, that's good as well. A triumph, yeah. The court cartographer reports that some of the barony's maps appear to be outdated, and Rigongar went up in there. A squad of guards helped the scholar map out the bandit trails and lairs of dangerous beasts. What's more, they found a smuggler's stash in one of the caves with extra stability gained, but I didn't actually... get anything from the stash, I don't think. Also, fun fact, maps are usually done by the military because of the going around the territory. And also for the military because they need to know the territory. It's kind of an interesting thing. So the research here is 4 days. That's kind of good. We have 14 days. I can start that event. Yeah, I was waiting for that one. And I also have Rigongar's event right there. Let's put you over there just for the moment. And over in here, we have Rigongar laying the foundations. That requires things. Okay, let's see what these ones are. A trade agreement that I don't like. Wait, is that the one that I don't like either? No, yeah, I don't need this one too much. I mean, yeah, and this one is the other one. This is the other one that I don't like. So we can't do anything here? Octavia, we're waiting for her. She's gonna take 11 days. That should be good enough. Advisors. She is one of the advisors. I wonder if she's better. I bet she's better. Morwen. I can't change her. Is she not doing anything? This is weird. That's weird. You can't change the advisors if they're there. Canara is now ours. Good. And it's not even her that I have. Okay. That's good enough. Morwen might be better than other people at some things. Probably not. I don't think so. -6 on everything. Jathal, Lindsay. Oh, Morwen. Oh, there's more. -5. Yeah, this is important. If you don't notice that. Okay. Yeah, we're good. This is pretty good. Morwen, you're going to stay there. Thank you so much for your service. It was fun creating our character, but you're not going to be needed anymore. So we don't have a region to claim. We should look at the events, but we can't do that right now because we're waiting for Octavia. When is that going to happen? That will expire on the beginning of the month, which is a problem, which does mean, however, that I won't be able to... I'll need to wait. Wow, that sucks. Well, that's gonna fail, I guess. That's gonna fail. A high society wedding. Nobody cares for that either, so it's all fine. So I got a trade agreement that we could do something with. So basically our merchants will receive the right to establish a sizable... but that costs a lot of money. I can't do that. This is the one that I don't like, because it makes everything cost more money. And then, yeah, there's not... Oh, there's... Yeah, of course. Ragongar. The cost of buildings with a stability bonus is reduced by 10%. Is that really necessary? I suppose it is. Let's do it. And I can support Canara on the treasury. Let's do that. I'm sure everything's gonna work out all right. Hiccups today. I do apologize for that. You might have noticed that before. It goes up to 31. Oh, we are gonna fail anyway. Man, just by one day. Support the treasurer's endeavors. I have increased my economy up to 3. Justice of the crowd. The crowd of enraged peasants is trying to lynch a young Azimar girl. Yeah, I remember that. What did Octavia do? She went up in there and talked out the peasants out of lynching, and also sent representatives to the region to investigate the missing children. Many of them have been found alive. Many of them have been found dead, apparently, or not been found at all. Yeah, don't try to spin it, Octavia. I know your games. Many is not a... Many can... Like, one can be many. Especially if it's children that have been found dead by the freaking racist crowds. Yeah. Combat priests. Oh, yeah, this is also a triumph. Several priests of various deities. They have become upgraded, as in Heroes Might and Magic. The priests were able to acclimate themselves to the military routine. Their magic enhances our warriors, and their healing spells will cure many wounded soldiers. Good stuff. Good stuff. Research into the nature of the curses at Candlemere has been a success, which is a damn good thing as well, but it was always going to be a success, I think. These researchers take forever. The villagers believe that the lake is cursed, or the island in the center of it is at least, or at the very least the tower of the island, and they pots. Their pots at home, or their bed sheets or something is cursed. Something must be cursed! Curses are mysterious, to be sure, but there is no curse at play in Candlemere. Its reputation stems from the strange portal located on the island and the will-o-wisps that once lived around it, but we have since killed them all. This research has increased our understanding of arcane and divine magic, ... Yes, indeed, ... We have acquired a deeper understanding of the nature of curses. Good. That's really good, actually. Laying the foundation has been a success. That was always going to be, and it hasn't failed yet. It's skipped. Octavia? What are you doing? Why are you here? Oh, I need to go to the throne room. But of course, I probably should go there before I do anything else. So let's just go ahead and do that. To the throne room! No, that's not how it works. Why? Is it because I didn't open it from... It's complicated. Let's enter the throne room, please. Thank you. We should call this a better name. It's not the throne room. It's the... Where the good things happen. Just the name of the place. It's where the good things happen. All dashed so that it would fit the game. It's Canara. Hi, Canara. A sure sign, she says, a sure sign of our state's maturity is the long line of entrepreneurs awaiting audience. Each has a project on their minds, and each sincerely believes that the others are rascals and madmen. That doesn't sound any sure or sign or entrepreneurship. Anyway, while their own ideas are magnificent. Congratulations! This is a great moment for your barony. Everybody hates each other. The first petitioner is Lamar Tinch, and he has quite a business proposal for you. I think this is because we are now at level 3 economy. Need to level up that. Tinch, did I say Lynch? I said Tinch. Did I miss Lamar Tinch? Yeah, I said it properly. The halfling before you looks young, but his sharp eyes, framed by slight wrinkles, give away the petitioner's considerable age. Lamar nods politely, sweeping the floor with his beret and showing off an emerging bald spot. So he's probably 24. My respects, Baroness. I beg your forgiveness for how boldly I sought out meeting, but I could hardly trust anyone with the fate of my beloved new child, which appeared to be to me in a waking dream as I walked your lands. You see, I was traveling through on my way to Brevoy, when to my surprise I discovered a most curious detail. It turns out that my spicy and bitter herbs, which and my colleagues use in our work, they grow wild in these lands. I must tame them so they're not so wild. That's how they work. Anyway, in wineberry, goatweed, gentian, and he bends his fingers, enumerating the plants, and then waves his hands, which is a funny thing, especially because he's got a blue hat and he's a halfling. Anyway, these names probably tell you nothing, but to me, for me, this rich list is like a splendid palette, the foundation upon which a true masterpiece might be built. Your Grace, I once imagined settling in Brevoy, but your lands have truly inspired me, and now my greatest dream is to open a shop in this very capital. It is. Oh, yes, it is. With a bouquet you can easily gather nearby, I can easily create a new beverage. Up until now, I had no idea what he actually worked on. I guess I think the text is written with that in mind. So this is a bit of a surprise because I thought he was, I didn't know what he was gonna be. Anyway, true ambrosia for any halfling. Only one thing is holding me back: lack of financial resources. Either that or the stonemason doesn't want to work for free, which is, I wouldn't. Anyway, I hope that now, upon hearing my request, you and your respected treasurer, he says with a capital T, will not refuse a humble artisan a little assistance, of course in exchange for a future percentage. Lamar bows deeply once again. I shall eagerly await your decision. I think I'm going to need to send her to do that or something. Sounds dubious, doesn't it? Asks Canara. Nevertheless, I do recommend allocating some money to this endeavor. True, it's unwise to get too involved in risky business, but it's even less wise to forgo it altogether. Okay. That you're not. It's like, oh, sure, it's unwise to get killed, but it's also unwise to leave or something. Most often, such projects end in nothing, but the success of one can more than outweigh a dozen or even 100 failures. Can it? I guess you know better than I do. I'm going to pay 100 bill points, and I will take the risk, I say. I shall support Lamar's proposal and invite him to open a shop in our city, even though we don't have space. We're going to figure it out. It's fine. I think we're good. It's all fine. A wise decision, says Canara. If our guest's business fails, our losses will be small. 100 bill points. Yeah. If it succeeds, it's not that much, actually. It's only 8,000 gold, which is not that much. If it succeeds, she says, our profits might range from modest to enormous. But most importantly, people like him will continue to come to court. 100, which is a bad thing. 100 might have only pebbles in their hands. Hopefully they don't, because I'm thinking they'll be throwing them at me, because that's why else would you go to court with pebbles in your hands? But the 101st will bring you a diamond, which is very cheap. It's like Don't bring me a diamond. It's like 20 build points or something. I don't need diamonds. I mean, I do, but just... Anyway. It's a rim, I think. No, it's dragon. Dragon bows and... from the waist and addresses you ceremoniously. He's an artisan. Oh, yeah, I built your thing. Greetings, your grace. By tradition, if a worthy ruler is patron to a master, the master gives generously in return. I have come to honor that tradition. Please accept this. I worked hard on it. Hope it serves you well. Well, a blessed defense. I thank you. I thank you for a gift. Please bring more. Thank you. Honorable lady, you're very pretty today. He didn't say it because he's a jerk. Oh, it's the blue hat. No, it's another blue hat person. Mim Wobblegander. Wobblegander. Mim Wobblegander. That's a name. I don't know them. There you are. I have waited to see you in person for a long time. Olo Brevo is talking about your feats. The girl is smiling curiously. Sizing you up, she finally nods to you. Mim Wobblegander, the greatest goldsmith in Restov, at your service. Happy to meet the ruler of this land. You know, it's quite beautiful here. The view of a lake, surrounded by picturesque green forest, were inspiration for a lovely brooch design. I do have a sapphire, but no green jewels, and I have no idea who can help me with this. We're surrounded by simpletons here, who know nothing of sublime matters, except for you, of course. Actually, if I may, you might want to look into filigree for green. That's not where the name filigree comes from. Even though it has literally the green in there. It's not written in the same way. But yeah, filigree is a nice way to put green stuff in jewels. I wouldn't know anything about it, though, because it probably fell out of disuse in, like, 2,000 years ago or something. Anyway, so what is the greatest goldsmith in Restov doing in this backwater? Seeking recognition and inspiration. You see, not everyone in Restov realizes how unfairly destiny has divided its gifts between me and my competitors. I got all the talent, you see, and they got all the glory and respect. It's all nonsense, though. I'll soon remedy this irksome situation. Besides, I am mortally tired of Restov dust and grayness. And the view from here to the tors of Lebanese is beyond compare. Just look at those peaks. Such mysterious power in their easy dignity. Okay, why should I help you? Well, let's say if I am provided an appropriate place to work, I wouldn't mind staying for a while to draw upon the special inspiration that these lands give me. Of course, I would express gratitude to my patron from time to time, with gifts befitting her status and my mastery. That sounds fair. Please remind me of what you asked for. An emerald? I asked for an emerald. A single one. That's all I needed. A plan to make a brooch that will combine the hues of these lands, the blue of the cold lake, and the green of the young pines. I do have a sapphire, but I am missing a green jewel. I don't think I have an emerald. I think I might have sold it. Very well, you shall have your gemstone. Wonderful, I shall impatiently await your return. You better wait patiently, though, because I don't think I have it. And here we have Varask the Wild Fist. The half-orc bows diligently, trying to adhere to etiquette, but failing, I assume. The narrator doesn't specify. Anyway. Your Grace, I come bearing gifts, a sign of my gratitude for taking an old man into your service. Oh, I remember you. A sign of gratitude. With such weapons, you can go on raids and protect your lands. Everything has been tempered in lamb blood with the proper prayers to all the proper gods. Everything is done with care for you personally. Anyway, it was amusing work. But I should give you something even more impressive. A weapon worthy of Gorham's herald. But I'll need your help with something. Come if you're interested. I shall, actually. I have a specific request. You can give me armor, if you don't mind. Thank you. A good warrior and all that. It's things. I hope he didn't say that the best defense is the best offense is the best defense, or something like that. Because commonplace much? I hope he didn't. I can't see it from here. Dang it. And now here we have Sartani. I remember them. Huh. The apprentice bows low and speaks as if reading a note. On behalf of the Mistress Nazriel, I would like to wish you eternal health and express our gratitude for your kind protection. My mistress wanted me to present you with this gift. She hopes that you would be satisfied with it. Thank you. Extend my gratitude to Nazriel. The elf bows low and vanishes silently. Which sounds more impressive than it actually is. He just walks away. And not very silently either. He clatters about a bunch. So the jeweler Mim needs things. And I will have things. Obliteration. That sounds like a fun time. Wait. Actually, wait. Did I identify all the things? Extinguisher. Yeah. Blast defense. That's a shield. +3. Nice. Really good stuff. Change. Yeah, we're already identifying things. So we're good. Although I do need to look at the new things that I got because some of them might be good. Light absorber. It's a +2, so it doesn't really matter. Frost scythe over there. That's old stuff. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Well, this is another thing. A wonder fireball. Really? No, 337. Only 337. Well, they're both here. Cool. Where's Octavia? Oh, there she is. Octavia, do you like a wonder fireball? I bet you do. I bet you do. Okay, so this is good. That we have a lot of money for one thing, for sure, but it's also good that things are more or less under control. I do have to visit my towns, because that's where... one in specific is a quest that I had already, and I will need to look for them. I'll look for them off camera where they are. Actually, not looking for them, mind you. Going there it's what's going to take time, so I will go there off camera. So I succeeded at visiting the people, or seeing the people that were around. I have Canara again asking for more economy right there. And Fey Magic over here. This is going to... They're both... Oh, in the background it changes where they are. Which is... Would be better if it wasn't as zoomed in, and if it actually zoomed out and you saw in a map where things are. Not that it matters, mind you, but there it is. A Fey musician visited a settlement and made everyday things come to life. The people seemed to be more frightened than amused by the minor and generally harmless anomaly. Yeah, I wouldn't like my ball to flee or something. It's, oh, freaking hell, my bed is complaining all night about how its back hurts or something. So we have Tana over here. That's 100%. Tana is just the best thing. That's pretty good over here. Her rim. Unfortunately, her rim is going to be needed for other things, but let's keep him over there. And we have Octavia with a terrible chance. I only have 5 crisis points. I've been spending them too much. This is awful. I wonder if I can get more. I don't think I can. Well, but then again, I haven't been failing. This doesn't cost money. Let's keep her there for right now. Let's see. So we have the trade agreement. Let's see. Regions. Yeah. So the trade... Both of these I sort of don't need. No, I definitely don't need. Well, I sort of need, but yeah. Let's see. Support the region's endeavor. That's going to be Octavia. Divine protection from poison. Provides immunity to poisons in the claimed regions. It costs a little bit of money. I don't really need that. This is for a rim. Actually, I do need this one. Well, it depends on what they're doing. Nobody's working on anything? So if I send Sana over there, and she does that, and then I do support his thing, so I can give my divine up a little bit. And Defenders of the Land, +1 morale bonus to attack and damage rolls within claimed regions. That one I like. Although immunity poison is also pretty nice now that I think about it. But I can fix it. And I can keep support. Oh, that's a stability over there. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll support stability. And I will make... I'll take you away. Where is the... That's the one, isn't it? Divine... Yeah. So that's going to take 20 days. That's a good compromise. And then I have Canara still waiting. Oh, she can do this. No, 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 she can't. That because it looped back around. Okay. I wish it didn't loop back around as much. It's so hard to know where the heck I am while in there. So you're gonna do this. Fey Magic, Fey Magician. You're gonna go in there, and people are gonna be very happy with things. High Society here. So I want that, but then again, I don't want to... I'm gonna save scum a little bit there. Actually, I will save scum before I do that, but that's the point. You'll see what I'm talking about in a little bit. So Divine Protection costs a little bit of money. That's fine by me. That's me helping you. No, that's me helping you. So you're gonna do that. That costs a little bit of money. So go for it as well. And now, here's the thing. If I save here and apply that 50%, it shouldn't be too difficult for her to succeed. Instead of me using two things. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. What's that for? Why is that there? So I succeeded at supporting the endeavor. Fey Magic succeeded. And a failure. The regent gave permission for the ceremony to be held, but refused to participate in the wedding preparations. Oh, that's fantastic then. It's not a failure, it's amazing. That's the one. Okay, so if that's the result, actually why did I miss that? So 2 eminent merchant families are joining in a highly celebrated wedding. The Baroness received the request that the splendid ceremony be held in the main square of the capital. I'm not going to use crisis points for that. Sure, you do that by yourself. And if you succeed, great. If you don't, great. You don't lose anything, unless she catastrophically fails. Which, oh, did you notice? Stability went up. I still don't know what that is, but let's find out. So success, that's always a success. Fey Magic, that's a triumph this time around. The Counselor's servants arrested the mischievous Fey and compelled him to repair the damage he had done, because the Bowls had run away with things. So basically this one, yeah, nothing was lost. That's good enough. Defenders of the land over here, the project is complete. So that's pretty nice. What is that? Land Defenders. Ah. Why didn't they call it Defenders of the Land? We'll never know. The Grim Prophetess. Ooh. Why do you have a green thing? Is that because you have that extra buff? Because I think there's a buff for him or something. I'm missing advisors? No, I'm not. That's just impossible to do because I don't have the advisor necessary for this. A talented astrologist. And now I'm thinking, which one is that one? Astrology. Oh, that's the bollocks one, right? It's not astronomy. Which one is it? Astrology is the one that it's a pseudoscience, and astronomy is the science. Of course, in this world magic exists, so this could still be science, I suppose, or not pseudoscience anyway. A talented, well, I say astrology is pseudoscience. That's not actually true. It's just bollocks. The talented astrologist and prophet wishes to express his personal gratitude to the ruler for everything she has done for the sake of the people. The elf wishes to foretell all troubles and opportunities the barony will encounter next year. So actually, a diviner is the correct term, because astrology specifically has to do with divining through the astras, through celestial bodies. That's where the names comes from. I don't actually know how to say it in English, but I can't do that at all. So yeah, nobody cares about my future. If you want to, you can just skip ahead on the episodes and watch the final few episodes of this Let's Play, unless they are not out yet, which they possibly are not. And if they're not, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you'll be here when they are complete. But we are out of time, so let's continue reading this thing in the next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pathfinder Kingmaker. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.